G'day guys, how's it going? This is Jordan, welcome back to Hitman 3. So we're jumping in for the next level, which is Argentina, Mendoza for the farewell. Basic loadout, business as usual. Let's get going. Alrighty, let's get into it. Let's get over to Diana and have a quick chat. Once old fuckstick gets out of the way, see you later, love. You won't be long for this world, love. I wouldn't worry about it. G'day, Diana.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
Okay.
Here, I got you an invitation. Just like old times.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you very much.
Come find me when it's done.
Will do.
Good luck, 47.
Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's get into this joint. Well, technically we're already in the joint, but let's get further into this joint. So I'm going to head down. I think we'll try to get rid of Don Archie first, who I think is up in the villa up there. Ooh, cheeky free brick. Let's see if we can get in for a photo with this young lady. No? Alright.
I feel you're violating my personal space here.
How would you like to be chucked down the side of a fucking mountain, love? Oh, the news is here. This is the big event of the season. G'day, Pam. It's been a while, love. Let's jump in and see if she remembers us.
New York-based law firm Morgan.
Pam. Pam.
What's this asshole doing in my
Asshole?
I'm sure
Pam.
the gentleman didn't mean to, Pam. Isn't that right, mister?
Yeah, I did, Neil, to be honest.
Can you believe
Hey, that's our old mate from Dartmoor. What's his...
Sir.
Aaron, that's right. G'day, Aaron.
As I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to...
Just head back the way you came.
Right. Sorry, sir.
You heard him.
I'll be right inside.
Hang around here,
Now, Aaron, don't panic, mate. But you're going to wake up with a suspicious headache again, with two very prominent people murdered around you. So just relax, mate. It's pretty much business as usual at this point. There we go. Now, it's very important that we pick up his research file. We need that for the way that we want to get to old Archie. There we go. Spectacular outfit. Now we're going to dump our ICA into the bin for now because we're probably going to get frisked. And we'll pick up another invitation. Sorry, mate. Hope you weren't looking forward to the party. Shouldn't have done that, by the way. I was just doing that to get rid of it and not have people stumble across Aaron's body, but I should have hung on to that briefcase. But that's fine. That's fine. G'day, boys. Frisked, absolutely. Nice pants, champ.
You seem nervous.
Where can I get my hands on a pair of those bastards, mate? Sensational strides you got there, mate. Not sure about the beret and the boots, but the pants, mate. Bloody fantastic. Hello, boys. How we doing? So what we're doing here is we're hoping that the lawyer outfit will get us a private meeting with Archibald, just like it did with Alexa in Dartmoor.
Aaron Ford Jr.
G'day, mate.
Don Yates is expecting me.
Harrison Ford Jr. here, mate. No wuckers, lead the way, my friend. How come you don't have the fantastic bloomers going, mate? Got a very bog standard security uniform going on. G'day, girls.
Why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats, even if they all wear the same?
Lovely place.
You look like a lawyer, all right. You got that killer instinct.
It's a gift.
In spades, mate. In bloody spades. Alrighty, we're going to let him lead us into the premises. Good stuff. And I'm going to knock him out to get him out of the way, but I don't think that would be necessary. He would probably leave the room. Yeah, that's great, mate. He would probably leave the room when you're talking to Archibald anyway, but I just did this just in case he decides to stand here the whole time. Here's where I should have kept the briefcase. I could have stashed his assault rifle here inside the briefcase. So as it is now, I'm going to leave it outside the room, so if a guard does stumble on it, they'll take it away and they won't interrupt me interacting with the target. We're going to place that file down so that Archie wants to get a really nice close look at it. There's a bonus violin if anybody's interested. I'm going to speed this up because it takes him absolutely bloody ages to get into position. Alrighty, here he comes. Better late than never, eh, mate?
Yeah, keep it real.
So his guards are going to wander off.
Clock, Aaron, dazzle me. What do we got on Burnwood?
She's an orphan. Aaron's killed by one of our clients.
Now I'm just going to use instinct to make sure that that guard doesn't come back through this room when he picks up the rifle.
Would you like me to go through her records? They're quite extensive.
Well, somebody did their homework.
I sure bloody did, mate.
The 1% killings. Starting with our clients.
I definitely did. It's not like I'm lying unconscious in a bloody planter full of lavender.
KGB spy master.
There he goes, so he's taking it the other way. So now we're free to deal with old Archie, mate. Looks like you got something in your eye. Oof, brutal. And he's done. So we're going to store him over in the cupboard. And one thing that I like to do when I'm coming into a level fresh, I like to find a nice disguise like this lawyer disguise that will let me move around a bit. And I like to go explore and see what kind of opportunities we can find. I found absolutely nothing on the lower level. So what I'm thinking is if there's a party going on, I can probably poison Tamara. So I'm keeping an eye out for some poison. The two best places to find poison on a map are usually the kitchens or a bathroom. So there was bugger all in the kitchen, except for a can of soda. So we smacked that down. There's some car keys, why not? So I'm hoping that the bathroom would have some poison, and it bloody does. There we go. So we've got some lethal poison there. And then on the way out, we noticed the pull string for the ladder to the attic. And in the attic, we find some emetic poison. So we have two options in the poisoning approach. So the poisoning approach I was going to use as a fallback if I couldn't find anything else. Any other way to get rid of her. I also go through and just stuff around in the attic for a while. I'm going to chuck a broadsword out the window, because why the bloody hell wouldn't you? Just to make the guards really question what's going on today. There we go. And I think there's another, there's the pirate saber over here. That goes out the window as well. Just to keep everyone on their toes. And then we notice the sniper rifle right there. There's some cannonballs. Pick those bastards up, because there is a cannons out in the driveway. I think that's a way you can get to Archibald, but it's too late now. But I'm going to pick them up anyway if I need them for distractions. Now we're going to have a look at our target and see if any opportunities present themselves. Unfortunately, there's way too many people around to get away with sniping her, but I do notice that she goes past this garden light, and that's next to a sprinkler. So this is where I decide to change my approach. I decide to not go with poison. I'm going to electrocute her using that garden light. So I'm going to break it from here, because the guards are going to run around searching for the source of the gunshot, but they're not going to make their way up here. So once they settle down, I can go down and get out, and that electrocution accident is already in place. I don't have to risk breaking that light in front of everyone at the party. So yeah, so initially I thought I'll try to poison her, and then I noticed the way that she moved past that garden light, and I thought, okay, let's go with electrocution. So we're going to make our way back out. We're going to get back into our fancy ass suit and head into the winery. And then, unfortunately, I waste a little bit too much time. I speak with someone at the entrance to the winery for a while, and I think I missed the opportunity to actually get to Tamara with the electrocution. So there's going to be a huge discrepancy between the mission time and the time of this video. This video will be about 20 minutes. The mission time was something like 25 or 30 minutes or something crazy like that, because I had to wait for them to finish their complete circuit all over again. So I'm going to cut a huge chunk of footage out of me just standing by the tap, waiting for Tamara to get into position. So let's get over to the winery, kill a target, sink some piss, have a right old time. Sure thing, mate. I got 2 of them. Which one do you want?
Enjoy the party. Hey.
Thanks, mate. Will do. Yeah, good, mate. Wouldn't be dead for dollars, mate. G'day, love.
Would you care for an aperitif?
Fucking oath, I would.
So, you must know everything that goes on at the event. Care to give me the lowdown?
Let's see. Most of the guests have already arrived. And let me tell you, it's like a Forbes 500 convention in there. Most are high-profile clients of Morgan, Yates, and Korn. But the Yates are still no shows. Word is, they're still up at the house.
They haven't made an entrance yet. Curious. Any idea why?
Well, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but word is that Yates was in a great mood this morning, but that all changed when the letter arrived.
The letter?
Yeah, an honest-to-God letter delivered by courier. I mean, who writes letters anymore? Anyway, it must have been bad news, because Senor Yates heard the plant off the balcony. Big heavy one, too. It almost hit Isabel, one of the maids who had to go lie down.
Oh. Anything else?
The party is not the only thing happening at the estate. The winery is open for guests, too. You should check it out if you're interested in winemaking. It's harvest season, after all.
I might just do that. Thank you for your time, miss.
Right. Pleasant evening, senor.
Alrighty. Thanks, love. Appreciate it. So we got a couple of useful bits of intelligence out of that. We found out that Don was chucking plant pots around the joint, so those swords going flying out the window won't seem quite so strange to the guards now. They'll just think old Don's flipped his fucking nut again. G'day, man bun. How you doing, mate? So we're just going to head over to the party. We're going to tail the targets here. I decided to throw these wet floor signs into the vineyard for some reason. I was hoping that some people would come along and slip and fall on their ass, but I don't think they actually do, which is disappointing, I'll be honest. There we go. I was really in a mood to fuck around when I was playing this one. Alright, so let's head over to the main part of the party. So we're going to go through the tasting rooms over here. And I think this area over here, this tasting room, would be a perfect opportunity to poison Tamara. So now they're heading up into the garden, so I'm going to run over to where we sabotage the light, which is immediately here. There it is. That doesn't look suspicious at all. So we're going to take up position by the tap, wait for Diana to lead Tamara back around here. I'm going to put a cut in here because this took forever. There we go. Through the magic of editing, here they come. Now I'm going to bump Tamara to break her routine. I'm going to drop a coin by the garden light to get her to notice that coin. Now she's going to wander over. Yeah, I did, but you can have it, love. There we go. So now she's distracted by it. She's going to walk straight over.
Good.
Turn on the tap. I was slightly worried that her guard might be too close, but he was just far enough away not to get electrocuted. There we go, job done. I'm going to turn off the tap so nobody else gets electrocuted. Otherwise they'll stuff up our silent assassin. Now all we have to do is leave. Job is bloody done. So I'm going to take the long way out. I'm going to walk far away from the body, because if you're seen near the body, that can lose you silent assassin as well. The guards just automatically assume you're the one that killed her. So we're going to stay nice and far away from those boys and slowly amble our way over to the exit point. Take in this beautiful bloody view. This is actually a huge level. I haven't been down into the actual vineyard there at all. There's a huge chunk of this level that I haven't even explored yet. I've mainly been in Don Yates's joint and the winery. Hello, love. How you doing? But yeah, there's a huge amount of space in this level, and I haven't explored much of it at all. But it's a fun level. It's not bad at all. It's very simple. I think Silent Assassin suit only is going to be pretty straightforward on this one. I think the only tricky part is getting to Archibald, because he's got a lot of guards, but I'll probably work on that for one of my next videos. CEO of Kronstadt? Congratulations, love. You can thank me later. Yeah, I know, I killed both of them. You should thank me very much, darling. So Diana's waiting here. She is our exit. It's a weird sounding sentence, but here we go. We just need to make our way over there. We've got the soundtrack fighting with the music in the background. That sounds lovely. Beautiful. Let's have a dance. There we go. Job is done.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
The bloody constant.
You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47.
Yeah, 47. Jeez,
He is
mate.
untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One
Ooh.
last tango, 47.
Things are getting interesting. So I'm going to let this next movie play, and then we'll get the Silent Assassin confirmation at the end of the video, because this is a very interesting cutscene.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Well, that was bloody dramatic, wasn't it? Alright, so let's just jump in, get our confirmation of Silent Assassin. Hopefully sometime today it will decide to load. There we go, thank you very much. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to help me grow the channel, consider subscribing. Any hints, any comments, any tips that you may have, chuck it down in the comments and I'll check it out. But apart from that, once again, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time for Carpathian Mountains, the final mission in Hitman 3. Thanks, guys. Bye.